Hey everyone! In today's video I'm going to be sharing my personal story about how I managed to pay off a huge credit card debt of $25,000 in just 8 months. I racked up this debt during some financially difficult times, and it got completely out of control with high interest rates piling up. I felt like I was drowning with no way out. But I was determined to become debt-free. It took a lot of budgeting, cutting back, and some strategic planning, but I'm so proud to say that I did it. I paid off $25,000 in 8 months. If you're struggling with credit card debt, I hope my story will inspire you and provide some practical tips for tackling your debt as fast as possible. Let's get into it. How the debt accumulated. So how did I end up $25,000 in credit card debt in the first place? Well, about 2 years ago I lost my full-time corporate job. I scrambled to find freelance work, but my income took a big hit. During this time, I leaned heavily on my credit cards to stay afloat, from paying rent and utilities to buying groceries. The debt accumulated across several cards rapidly. On top of that, the super high interest rates meant the balance was ballooning every month. I felt ashamed and overwhelmed. I knew I needed to come up with a plan, but paying off $25,000 felt totally impossible. Still, I was determined to get out of debt as fast as I could. My plan of attack. The first thing I did was shift my mindset. I knew that feeling guilty and depressed about my debt wasn't helping. I decided I would tackle it like a challenge instead of an impossible mountain to climb. Next, I got organized. I made a budget spreadsheet listing all my income sources and expenses. This gave me a clear picture of where my money was going so I could identify places to cut back. I called each of my credit card companies to request lower interest rates. I was politely persistent and emphasized how long I'd been a customer until a few of them finally agreed. This meant hundreds less in interest charges each month. With my new budget in hand, I made big lifestyle changes. My biggest expense was rent. So I downsized from a 1-bedroom to a studio apartment in a less expensive neighborhood. I also gave up my car, which was costing me over $400 a month between the loan payment and insurance. I switched to public transportation and Uber, which saved me a ton. I canceled cable, minimized expenses like clothing and entertainment, and took on side gigs like freelance writing, tutoring, and surveying to boost my income. Every spare dollar from my paychecks went straight to credit card payments. The key to paying off $25,000 in 8 months. So what was the number one thing that allowed me to pay off such a huge debt so quickly? Consistency. I relentlessly stuck to my budget and debt payoff plan month after month. There were no vacations or shopping sprees. My laser focus was being debt-free. I tracked my progress in a debt tracker spreadsheet, which motivated me to keep going when I felt like giving up. Seeing that debt balance drop month after month was the shot of inspiration I needed during the tough times. There were definitely months that I wanted to pull my hair out from stress or exhaustion. But staying focused on my number one goal is what kept me on track. In the end, I overcame overwhelm and despair to pay off $25,000 in credit card debt in just 8 months. Key takeaways. So what can you take from my debt payoff journey? Here are the key things that helped me be successful. 1. Shift your mindset. Approach your debt like a challenge rather than a shameful burden. 2. Make a detailed budget tracking all income and expenses. 3. Request lower interest rates from credit card companies. 4. Make big lifestyle changes if needed. Downgrade housing, transportation, etc. 5. Boost income with side jobs if possible. 6. Be relentless and consistent. Month after month consistency is key. 7. Track debt payoff progress for motivation and accountability. Stay focused on your ultimate goal of becoming debt-free. With strategic planning and disciplined saving, you can pay off debt so much faster than you ever imagined. I hope my story shows that paying off a lot of credit card debt is possible. You've totally got this. Stick with it and you'll be debt-free before you know it. If you have any questions on my debt payoff methods, ask in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.